Welcome everyone to the first true episode of the Top 10 Video Countdown decided by you, the fans. Now there was a pilot episode released within the last month as a precursor of what this show could bring. We'll also be counting down the top 10 trending videos decided by you, the fans, but we'll also be giving some news and pop culture, and we might give a fun fact or two about the video being used. So with that being said, let's get into the countdown. Kicking things off at number 10. Well, the song that was number 6 in the pilot episode. Here's Luther by Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Hey, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was...
And that was our number 10 video with Luther by Kendrick Lamar and SZA. Let's continue with the countdown with number 9 with the first of many new arrivals. And it's a song that's been taking off worldwide. Here's Show Me Love by Wiz the MC, with the video featuring Bees and Honey at number 9.
Your loving on me makes me feel special.
And let's keep things going with our number 8 video. Here's our second new arrival this week. Another song that's been doing well worldwide. Here's Like Jenny by Jenny.
Edition and your AI couldn't copy. I'm leaving clues in the...
And that was our number 8 video with Like Jenny by Jenny. Now let's take some time to talk about some pop culture news. The BET Awards took place on Monday, June 9th, with Kevin Hart hosting, a show that featured a 106-part tribute, which was an inspiration for this show. Performances was held by Leon Thomas, Raven Lenae, Lil Wayne, Glorilla, Ella Mai, Tiana Taylor, Ledisi, Playboi Carti, among others. Some of the winners included Doechii winning for Best Female Hip Hop Artist, SZA took home Best Female Pop R&B Artist, Leon Thomas won Best New Artist, Kendrick Lamar's GNX won Album of the Year, as Kendrick also won Best Hip Hop Artist, Video of the Year, Video Director of the Year, and Best Collaboration for Luther. Residuals won the Viewer's Choice Awards, and Chris Brown also won Best Male R&B Pop Artist, and Glorilla won the Bobby Jones Gospel Award. And this next news is for the BTS Army, as RM came home this week from military duty. While RM was away, he took home the award for Best K-Pop Artist at the American Music Awards. But he's not the only BTS members completing his military duty this week. V completed his duty and was released the same day RM did. And the good news just keeps coming for BTS, as Jimin and Jungkook both completed their duties this week. While away, Jimin set the Billboard record for the longest running K-pop song on the charts with Who, which is going to be broken next week. And the only member now left in the Korean military is Suga, and he is set to complete his duty later this month, and that will presumably reunite the K-pop supergroup. We now got 2 new albums announced this week, with Karol G releasing her 5th album, Tropicita, set for release in June 20th. And then there's Sabrina Carpenter, who is slated to release Man's Best Friend on August 29th towards the end of summer. And she already released the lead-off single Man Child, which you can suggest in the suggestion box. And finally, let me take the time to offer my condolences to Sly Stone and the family, as he passed away on June 9th, 2025, as he's one of the pioneers of funk, psychedelic soul, and at one point the first artist to use a drum machine in his song Family Affair. Recently, Questlove produced a documentary celebrating the life and accomplishments that Sly and the Family Stone brought us. Sly was only 82 years old, and on a fresher note, Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys has also died at the age of 82, so I'm also going to offer my condolences to his family as well. Now let's continue with the countdown with number 7, another new arrival. Here is Jin, Don't Say You Love
I'm
Me.
made on my mind. Hop in the car and put...
And now is our number 7 video with Jin, Don't Say You Love Me. But let's keep the train going at number 6. Here's another new arrival. Here's Back to... Now that we're halfway through with the countdown, let's pause it and shine a light on a video dubbed the Throwback Video of the Week. And in honor of Father's Day, I have decided that Dance With My Father by Luther Vandross will be the perfect choice, as we're also closing in on his 20th anniversary of his transition. Now, Luther himself did not appear in the video as he was battling complications from a stroke he suffered during the time, but I must admit, this might be Luther's best song he's ever done. beats out his entire catalog, and I think that's what he wanted. The song would win Song of the Year at the Grammys in 2004, so I'm going to dedicate this segment to all the fathers who are here on Earth and those who went on home. So here's Dance With My Father by Luther Vandross. Happy Father's Day.
Back when I was a child.
And now is our throwback video with Dance With My Father by the late, great Luther Vandross. Now let's continue with the countdown with number 5. Here's yet another new arrival, Shake It to the Max by Molly, Silent Addy, Skilla Bing, and Shinsi. And that's our number 5 video, Shake It to the Max by Molly and Company. And continue with number 4. Here's a song that rose from number 10 on the pilot. Here's Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish. What you just saw was our number 4 video, Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish. Now let's pause the countdown again and shine a light on a rising artist. And this week we have The Paradox. The Paradox is another relatively new band, just formed last year. But what stands out about this band is that they're African American, from Atlanta, independent as of the making of this episode, and they do pop punk. Recently their song Do Me Like That has caught some traction thanks to the Subaru line. In fact, the song was originally called Subaru until said company led a cease and desist, forcing the band to change the title of the song. But let's take a look at our rising star of the week. Here's The Paradox for Do Me Like That.
Why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad.
And that was our rising star of the week for Paradox, Do Me Like That. Now if you like what you see, you can suggest the video in the ballot in the description and top pin comment. But let's talk about that, because on the ballot I feature videos that are currently in the top 20 and videos that have made the countdown in the previous episode. And you could pick 7 in each section. Then, if you see a video that's not on either list, you can suggest it in the write-in section, because you may never know. A write-in might have enough to make the countdown. Most votes overall makes the countdown, but in the event of a tiebreaker, I have a personal chart that accumulates views, streams, and overall units. But back with the countdown, here's number 3, who rose 2 spots from the pilot. Here's the number 1 song in the US, Ordinary by Alex Warren. And now is our number 3 video, Ordinary by Alex Warren. Now let's jump to the number 2 video, which is actually holding on to the same spot as the pilot. Here's Die With A Smile by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. And now is our number 2 video of the week with Die With A Smile by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. And before we get into our top pick, let's recap numbers 10 through 2.
It go in,
When you
out,
ride it,
do it slow.
slide.
Show me love, don't need no money. Don't need no
Ooh, wanna rock with Jenny. Keep your head down, nails done like Jenny. Don't tell me that you're gonna miss me. If you hear this song, then go and bend your back. Go and bend your knees, baby, shake it to the max. I don't know what I'm crying.
ordinary. You got me kissing the ground.
And with that out the way, here's our number 1 video with the second week at number 1. Here is Rose and Bruno Mars with Oppa 2. And that's our number 1 video this week with Rose and Bruno Mars with Oppa 2. And if you want to keep this song at number 1, you could go vote on the ballot. Link is in the description and top pin comment. But that concludes this week's top 10 countdown. Thanks for watching and have a good week. When I first started this journey, it hit me that I was becoming a VJ. A VJ on YouTube, that's borderline impossible, especially with those copyright rules. But anyway, as a newbie VJ, the community lost a titan this week. Ananda Lewis was someone I grew up watching on MTV in my youth, a trailblazer for black women on television, and she took the time to speak on teen issues on her show Teen Summit until she got stolen away on MTV, hosting shows like MTV Live, among other various shows. Now, I'm subscribed to many black women on YouTube, and I feel like they use her style of commentary and approach in their videos. And yes, I'm very sad that Ananda is gone, but happy that she's gained her wings and reunited with her close friend, Aaliyah. But right now, I want to take some time, give my thoughts and prayers going out to her family through this tough time. Cancer sucks.